currently heading down because Aaron Waltke is joining us for some Trek Spirits taste testing. And as a result, Aaron was having trouble finding where our room was exactly. So, oh, you might want to turn the volume off on that. Oh, look, a Horgon. Here,
Don't tell my wife.
Put that over on the table.
Special guest star.
Oh, we just started live, and look who shows
my
up.
God.
Aaron Waltke is here.
We're live.
Literally
Yeah.
the star.
Let's get lit.
Well, go have a seat. Don't worry about the moopsie. It's been
Spay and neutered.
It's spayed and neutered and defanged.
defanged, yeah. I'm just going to show them the alcohol, because we have, Aaron, we've got all the
You're
Star
gonna show
Trek.
me the alcohol.
Yeah, well, yes. So,
Ooh.
we got all of the Star Trek spirits. We're going to taste test all of them.
Have you ever had any of those, Aaron?
You know, I have a couple of them on my shelf, but I've been reluctant to open them.
That makes
Oh,
sense.
you get to try them now.
Now I get to actually taste them.
All right.
At
Well,
your expense.
Yeah, well. Yeah.
you might want to close this, though. All
We
right.
couldn't work out what these were, but we think they're rice and.
They are, yes.
There you go.
Yeah, so,
So that's Ryzen, Cardassian Federation, obviously, Klingon Federation.
yeah. So we're going to try all those and have a good time. It's only going to be an hour-long live, though, because we got other things to do.
It's a busy Vegas.
It's Vegas. And
We got to hit the slots.
how cool is it that Aaron came to join us, though?
Hey, I love booze and I love Star Trek. It's a great Venn diagram that I'm a dead center in the middle of.
And you love Trekyards.
And I love Trekyards,
It's $5. There you go.
which is also in the middle of that Venn diagram.
And just for the record, we have two moderators here live. We have Mark Lawrence and Matt Boardman here,
Yes.
who might do live super chats. We're not sure.
Sure.
Yeah, so we're going to get this set up and ready.
I feel like you're just whipping up graphics on your phone somehow. I don't know how.
Be posting live thumbnails.
Yeah, right.
There we go.
A crazy bug-eyed Aaron reaction. Gotta get those clicks.
Perfect,
Season
perfect.
7 confirmed. What?
Oh, look, you got a...
West already.
There, mate.
All right, so
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
pull up
is
the
there a
chat so you
chat?
well, I should go
Wait,
get my
this is
iPad,
cool.
too. Yeah, yeah,
Play
Yeah.
on Disruptor.
yeah. Give her a fire.
Wait, what? It
Yeah.
fires?
Yeah.
Do I... Holy shit. Okay.
Okay, half of Vegas is gone now.
But the bad laugh, though.
Let's see, there's different settings, too. I like this one better.
That's cool.
Yeah, yeah. And we got a static warp shell.
Look at that.
In honor of the one and only.
Hopefully, is Gates McFadden here today?
I
Yes.
did, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw Gates on the floor.
Maybe we'll all start disappearing.
Well, as long as someone remembers you, right?
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I mean, there's always been one producer of Prodigy, you know, Aaron Waltke. Just
No, there's more. I swear.
All right, so
I want Trekyards member recorded.
The nerd. That's such a niche
Uh.
improv, but I'm glad that this is the audience for it.
I'm gonna go
Yes.
grab my iPad, so I got mine up too. So just 1 second, I'll be right back. These guys will entertain you, or not?
But yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Tall.
I don't, yeah. I mean, not an interview or anything, but let's just. I'd say what bloody Wesley Crusher. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, it was something that I think was at the back of a lot of people's minds in the TNG fandom, but certainly the Star Trek fandom at large. Like, what's going on with Wesley? And
But you didn't include the Crusher as a Nemesis deleted scene, did you?
Uh,
Where was her name drop?
but I did include a different deleted
I
scene,
do.
which was in the I'm sure some people were aware in the final Admiral's log from Janeway. She references a deleted scene from Nemesis, in which she says,
Which there are a lot of.
right.
There's a lot of good deleted.
But there's a particularly good one that I always liked that was between Data and Picard, where they talk about the presence of time within us and how that sort of demarcates human experience through great events. And so in Janeway's final log, she says, an old friend, oh my God, an old friend once said that, you know, time's importance is not in its passage, but in its presence within us, which was referencing that specific.
I had to show off Mark's backpack. It's advertising Trekyards. He's got us some new subscribers as a result. But there's also a
That's
Moopsie
amazing.
Oopsie.
and some other.
So is
lower
that like
decks.
that's like an LED screen? I
Yeah,
assume.
and you can just upload stuff from your phone to it.
Oh, okay. So
look,
this is not Bluetooth.
It's
enabled.
naked time. It's naked time with Aaron.
We're pre-drinks.
I haven't even had any alcohol, and I'm already regretting it.
You were drinking down at the bar earlier.
His
I have-
child is watching this.
See? She's too young for that. Look, Daddy's, what's he doing? Dear me.
Why does the strange man have no clothes on?
He's not strange.
All right, so we got some super chats already by the looks of it.
Oh, nice.
Bodysuit, dressed up as Shags down there. That'd be great.
Yeah. Okay, Mark, do you want to go grab some liquors? Let's see what we can taste test
All right.
here.
I think I saw a couple of requests in the super chat already.
Oh, really?
A what request?
Fleet Paw, I think.
Ah, we love Fleet Paw.
Request.
Is that
Would I
like...
give Fleet Paw a shout out? He's one of our
Hello,
best.
hello, Fleet Paw.
He's one of our best and brightest.
Well,
We're going to be meeting him. He's coming to my place to meet
Oh,
Sam.
yes.
oh, in Canada.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
in the
I-
Great White North.
Yeah.
So what
Do
color
we have
do
any poutine to wash this down? Or
we
no?
don't, we don't.
It's unfortunate.
What color do you want, Aaron? Green? Red?
I'll
or
take-
orange?
I'll take
I
green.
mean, that's not right.
do you
It's
want?
green.
I've got orange.
It's a hard joke not to make, though, isn't it? The green joke. 'Cause
You
it's
have
such-
to. It's iconic.
There's a green drink down there for the themed drink.
There
and
is.
it's-
I saw that. Where was that? In a bar?
Yeah, it's Vic's Lounge.
So like they turned one of the what do you
Yeah.
call it, the convention halls into a
Yeah,
bar?
yeah.
That's cool. I haven't had a chance to explore hardly any of it because I was just talking to people.
Well, you just got in today, so.
That's true.
Yes.
Have you sat down much?
No, not really.
Yeah.
I sat down for a little bit visiting with Larry Nemechek, but otherwise
Yes.
just walking and walking.
I was-
I'm getting my steps in. It's all good.
Oh, I did 19,000 yesterday.
There you go.
And I don't know if you noticed me, but I came in and I got some nice pictures of
I
you
did.
all.
I saw you creeping over like a paparazzo.
It was right. I always wanted to time. I thought, yeah, you want these nice crystal clear pictures.
They look very
Oh, you
nice.
got to show the audience though.
I will. I guess I'll find a good one.
All right, I have to connect this to the Wi-Fi. You know the routine.
Yeah, we go. Yeah. Yeah. He's here, but also he's there.
How is that possible?
Oh, yeah, magic.
It's magic. It's magic.
But it was a nice panel. It was very chill. It was a really nice vibe. Everyone just had a gentle love for Prodigy.
Yeah, there weren't any hard-hitting questions. Certainly.
But also, you could all just talk amongst yourselves. It was nice, like.
Yeah, I thought it was fun. You know, I tried to keep it a little lively and you know.
And
throw out
you
some
did
good
jump
ones.
in with very intelligent answers.
Did I?
Yes, you did. You were the go-to. Right, and this is the actual answer.
I kind of went into a fugue state, as you do.
All right, so
was the musician meant to pop in, the composer? Was that
Well, that-
I mean, not originally, but then she was like, "I want to be there. I
Yeah.
want to be on the panel." And then,
that was such a lovely surprise.
yeah.
All right.
Stephen Fothery is here.
Oh,
from
yes.
Text Trek. He's also
Oh.
here.
He's downstairs.
He's
Wait,
downstairs.
so he's just get up here, Steven.
Yeah, where are you?
Where are you?
Fleet Pod, $2. Blood wine first. This is the way.
Oh boy. Okay.
Okay, that's got a wax seal though.
Oh.
Well, we'll break it on camera to prove
go
that
for it.
there was no tampering with it.
It's not watered down.
Yeah.
Kapla. Give us your best Kapla.
Kapla!
Oh, that's good.
That was pretty good, yeah.
I didn't quite get the Gowron eyes in that one, but I'm tired.
you and your Kapla.
Glory to.
Oh, now do a Discovery Klingon.
Is there a difference?
Yes.
Goose splurge.
Oh, dear. Okay. I forgot there was a lot of glottal elements.
Yep.
At least season 1.
Glottal.
One of my favourite moments was Shazad Latif. I was
Oh.
at an event with him. Oh.
Well, Trekyard said cool Prodigy T-shirt. What's the story about this? Remember?
Right.
Good
So
shot.
this
I heard this
t-shirt-
earlier. So
This T-shirt is in fact a crew T-shirt.
Oh, brilliant.
It was a gift for Christmas, and it was designed by our supervising director and executive producer Ben Ebal. This particular font, when we were trying to figure out what the
on Max,
Prodigy
I will do
logo
that.
was going to look like, I think we had something like 20 different designs. And this was one option that we all thought was cool but wasn't appropriate for the show, but we loved it. So
Yeah.
Ben took it and then just kind of doodled around it and made a desktop for himself, like a backdrop for on his computer. And our writer's assistant Aaron McNamara saw that and said, "That's cool. It needs to be a T-shirt." And the rest is history,
Canon.
as they say.
yeah, that's really cool. I like that shirt. I saw it on your post on Twitter.
Yes.
When you're on the plane, and I'm like, I like that shirt.
Yeah, I saw a
Oh.
lot of people that like the shirt and a lot of bots saying, "Here's where you can buy this shirt illegally."
Oh.
It's weird, man.
Really?
AI is crazy.
Oh, okay. Someone replicated it already?
Yeah, like it takes the picture and
Oh,
people
yeah.
are saying I like that shirt and automatically generates like a drop shipping T-shirt that you can buy from a sketchy foreign website.
I see Gwen has a cheek thing. Was that an original design element?
Yeah, I mean, she kind of has them in the show. If you look, she does have kind of ridges, as many Vaunicott do, but it's definitely accentuated
Yeah.
here.
Wait up. Wait up.
That's from Bob's Burgers, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. We're opening the wax seal.
We are.
It's very sacred. Okay.
Look at the knife.
His little tiny knife that he stores in his
So
watch.
what's the super chat say while we're
Yes.
waiting for this to come?
Oh, not a,
or any of the chats.
not a banned account. $5. Brag all you want, but don't get between me and the blood wine. Right?
All right.
Eric Martin, $5. Loving Prodigy. Aaron, any comments on what sale of Paramount will mean for Star Trek?
I mean, I don't have any like official comments,
trying to-
but what's that?
I can't.
Oh.
Do what? Oh, is the head too much headroom on the?
This is not a good stand for this.
I keep talking. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
This jumps around. But what I can say is, there's gonna obviously
that's better
if the
already.
sale goes through, I
Sure.
believe they've already announced there's going to be some cuts, but there's also going to be some infusion of cash. So who knows what that means for Star Trek? I think they're exploring all options at this point.
I mean, the reviews are pretty good, so I feel like.
For Prodigy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
what I can say is Skydance Animation is...
They have an animation team?
They do, and Skydance is very much invested in animation, and they see the potential of it. So, as far as people who are going to ostensibly be the new owners of Paramount, it bodes well that they at least like animation.
Yeah. And you were saying earlier, too, that Prodigy Season 2 is #1 in Canada right now.
Yes,
But
on Apple.
Where
iTunes.
can you watch it in Canada?
Apple, sorry, I
iTunes.
didn't mean to, you were setting me up and I
I
jumped
was.
on you. Apple iTunes. I haven't even had any booze.
Because I couldn't watch it. It's not on Netflix. It's not on Crave.
Yeah.
Whereas Season 1 was for a while.
Yeah,
So-
it's unfortunate. None of us know what's going on with that. But we are glad that finally Apple iTunes has made it available, and that's what made it #1 in Canada. So thank you. What's the non-offensive way to refer to Canadians? Just Canadians?
Yeah.
Well, isn't there?
What a way to phrase that.
Okay, how do I say this?
Hosers.
Hosers is a mean way to say it, right?
No.
Or just scum.
Well, I was going to ask, is Canuck, is that offensive?
No,
Or is-
no.
It's not.
We don't
Okay.
find anything offensive.
Okay.
It's
Or you
fine.
keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
If you offend them, the Canadians will apologize.
Okay, well, the Canucks did very well, and I'm glad you're watching our show.
Yes. Where's our blood wine?
He's drinking it all.
Couldn't handle the blood wine. It's falling apart.
Oh, no, it's like the...
It's got a cork. And
Like
we don't have a
cork.
corkscrew, apparently.
The blood wine got corked, it sounds like.
Oh, no.
No, no.
All right, well, let's see what everybody else is
Yeah,
saying.
let's read the comments. They like that, right?
Yeah. Eric Martin, it's high 20s tonight with humidity, but tomorrow will be over 40 with humidity. Typically Ontario, Canada summer. This
40 Celsius?
40 Celsius, which
Okay.
is pretty hot.
I know,
Pretty hot.
For those of us in the United States,
I was gonna
it does
say-
sound cold. We think of Canada as a cold place.
Yeah, it's been 106 degrees Fahrenheit here in Vegas, so I
Yeah,
have not stepped
yeah.
foot outside at all.
Ray Ricks, though, with 20 pounds.
Oh, we
Sorry.
just saw him downstairs, and he is indeed here.
He is here, yes. So sorry can't watch, guys. Was great meeting you guys. And Mark, Aaron, Love Prodigy Season 2, great work.
Thank you.
Ray Ricks is here. We got a chance to meet him and see him quite a few times this weekend
Indeed.
so far. And he is one of our best supporters and awesome subscribers, so thank you. Fleet Paw, member for 51 months at the rank of Commander.
This is a long time.
That's Klingon.
Oh, shit.
Hivejvam il
Should I do it in Discovery?
means we drink this bottle of blood wine. Glory to you and your house.
Should I do
Especially to your our good friend Aaron. Glory to you, sir.
Thank you. Glory to you and your house.
We're still waiting for the blood wine.
it? Yep.
Should we do a different one in the meantime?
We could do that. There are several.
Push it in.
All right. So speaking of booze,
Canar.
Canar.
Yeah, this is Cardassian Canar wine, I believe.
Which is
Which
just
is-
fish,
would you say
fish
it's
juice.
Which is more iconic than blood wine in terms of like the scenes it's been in. It's pretty epic scenes with.
Yeah, I mean, I think in terms of blood wine, we rarely see it in a wine bottle.
Mhm.
It's usually just they're pouring it out of
Or
a
dunk
Or the
tank.
big barrel.
into a tankard.
Yeah,
a
yeah.
barrel.
Yeah.
But yeah, this Canar bottle is certainly it's like on pretty maybe I'm just misremembering, but I feel like it was prominently featured on the back of Cork's bar. Like,
Yeah. Well, they probably didn't know which one that was going to be and said, well, that's a good bottle. And it was happening every episode.
Yes.
Yeah. This is going great. Yeah. What's the reaction been to the? This is your first convention post season 2.
Post season 2, yeah. Well, I went. Technically, San Diego Comic-Con last weekend was the
That wasn't
first.
dedicated to Trek.
No, there was a panel there which was completely filled, and
Yes.
and there was a line around the
wow.
entire convention floor. So like it was at capacity, and 30% couldn't get in, waiting in standby to get in.
So you got a slight lap of victory.
Yes,
Good.
Good. It's been overwhelming. We're so grateful that people love the season. You know, as long and a strange of journey it's been to get to the screen. You know, we ultimately just kept our heads down and kept doing the work to make a show that we knew would be Trek that we wanted to see.
Yeah.
And we're just grateful that everyone else in the Trek community seems to feel the same way.
Awesome. All right, Canar. There's the bottle. And it's got a really cool top with the Cardassian symbol.
Oh, excellent.
And it's purple.
It's purple.
Now they use what do they use on set? It's a syrup.
Oh, so they don't actually get drunk while trying to do.
Yeah, but it's like
15
super
dates.
sweet. Do you want a full shot or just a taste?
I think let's start with the taste.
Well, if we like it, we'll.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is like communion wine sample. Did they ever get into
Oh, this is-
Cardassian religion? I know that Bajoran religion is
Well, the paw race.
the power, but are those Cardassian as well? From what I read?
No.
No. I was
No.
gonna say.
Oh, yeah, that's.
This is just red wine.
I was about to say. I was like,
Smells like red wine. He was spot on with the communion thing.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Kapla. Wait, no.
Canar.
Canar.
Victory. I don't know.
Understood.
It's just red
a
wine.
nice gentleman wine.
I would say that the closest flavor profile to me is what is that Italian wine that they have in like the fat cask? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
It's like it's dry with a little bit of
It is
fruit
dry.
on the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's definitely gentle.
It's good.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do the not good for live stream thing and Google it real quick.
Yes.
This is
Oh, go
like
for
my
it. Go
brain.
for it. No, it's fine.
Italian.
So, guys, super chat your thoughts, comments, questions, or of course, you know, the question part.
Yeah, or let us know which of the alcohols we should have next.
Chianti.
Oh,
Chianti.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
It
yes.
tastes like Chianti.
And it might be.
Fava beans with Chianti.
Yeah, pretty good. Things you could drink the entire bottle in like half a
Half of what?
short amount of time. I don't know, half a night, but like that's like 3 glasses.
I just love that. This is the best of the bottles, though.
No, for sure. That's one of the ones
Yeah.
I have at home on my shelf, and I love it. It's a great display piece.
People are selling these bottles just empty.
I believe it.
For as much as they're new.
Yeah. and
You know,
full.
famously,
You got the blood wine?
Yes.
you know,
Excellent.
famously, one of the rarest bottles
Our
ever
American
seen
cork
on Star
trees
Trek.
Just couldn't handle it.
One of the most famous and rarest bottles of alcohol seen on Star Trek was Saurian brandy.
Yep.
And the reason is because it was like a special edition from was it George Dickel?
Dickles, yeah.
And apparently they only made a very small number of them that just somehow wound up in the hands of the TOS art director. And it's extremely hard to produce, and I think they've been trying to reproduce it with Trek wines, but the shape of it is so strange that it kept breaking.
Where did we see? They're Dickel bottles.
Was it the
for
same one?
$50 each.
Yeah, there's 3 downstairs.
Yeah.
Well,
If you want one, I mean,
pick one up.
They're not painted yet.
No.
It's at the triple place in
Yeah.
the corner.
All right.
It sounds
Yeah.
like they wanted to.
Well, apparently, without the original mold, it's very hard to
Yeah.
reproduce.
Yeah.
They looked original.
I've got one that's painted up like Kirk's with the
That's
red.
so cool.
It's a
And
good
they come with a handle too, which is
Yeah.
great.
See, I know my deep Trek lore. I got
Yes, you do.
And that's good that you do because you put it in Prodigy. Okay, so blood wine.
So that we just had wine, basically. So is this going to be a wine as well?
It's a wine to wine, which is a safe maneuver. there's other transitions
Oh,
that are less so.
Yeah, that's. Remember the cork.
Oh yeah, the
Somewhere.
cork is in
It
there.
might be a little corked, so use your teeth as a strainer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Holy cow!
The cork.
That wine was strong, wasn't it? That Canar was a strong drink. Stuart. You
cork.
The wine itself.
Here, I'll give you-
fast enough.
I'll tell you when I've had enough Canar.
Sorry. Yes.
Oh,
Jesus.
that's definitely deeper smelling.
So
More
this,
grapey.
yeah, this smells to me
Like a Merlot.
like a Merlot or maybe like a Pinot of some kind.
Definitely be stronger. Okay.
What kind of legs does it have?
So now we can say
Now we can say
Kapla.
Kapla.
Stuart.
Yeah.
That way there.
It does have legs.
Kapla! Glory to you and your YouTube channel. That's us.
Ooh, there's spice at the back. That's not wine. Is it wine?
That's
It
wine.
is wine.
That's wine.
It's wine.
Well, it's stronger and spicier.
Yeah,
It's drier.
I would say it's more like a Beaujolais or something, if I had to guess.
Are you a fancy boy?
I'm glad you're
Something?
here.
I just know.
idea.
I just know things.
Oh, what's Voyager's maximum warp speed?
Isn't it 9.975?
Yep. Good job.
Good.
See,
For how long?
I know this.
For how
Yes.
I don't know. A couple hours. I don't know.
I think it's 12 hours.
Okay, I was close.
I think it's 12 hours.
Come on, that was good. Tell me in the comments that I knew that off the top of my head. Like I know my shit. Okay?
That was a softball, though.
Oh come
Yeah,
on,
we
that
all-
was not a softball.
We all knew that in this room, except for Matt.
I didn't know it.
Okay.
See?
What's Prometheus' maximum warp speed?
now you
Yes,
told
good.
me how
Oh
much
God,
it's
is it
Prometheus.
Prometheus? I want to say.
Be careful.
Oh God, 9.98.
No.
Is it 998?
No.
What
It's
is
just 9.9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
They don't want to give the extra because it's too fast.
It-
That's the trick answer. 9.8. Just 9.9.
All right. I think I still should get points for knowing
You
Voyager's
should.
max warp
You
speed
should.
off the top of my head after 2 shots. of
No,
weird
absolutely.
wine.
Just for being you, you should get top points. Jesus. And in fact, you came up here to join us.
So what you're saying is super chat for Aaron's amazing knowledge.
Yes.
Oh, actually, what's Voyager A's max warp speed?
I don't know if we established that.
You
I-
did,
it-
but there you go.
Well, what's interesting about Voyager A in particular is that it is a dual warp core slipstream core, which when you
Oh, in the
look
same
at
housing.
yes, because if
Oh,
you
that's
look
why
at
it looks so weird.
yeah, if you look at it, it looks if you kind of look, there's a warp core in the center, but then
Yeah.
there's a cooling around it.
Yeah.
And if you remember in Voyager, one of the issues
You got a
with
floating cork in there.
the
Oh.
slipstream is it would overheat.
Figure that out.
And so it's like an active cooling system
Mm.
that allows him to
Just- I got
temporarily
three-
shift
three to
it
read
into
first.
using that same power to activate a warp core and a quantum slip.
Because we thought it looked like a water feature with it had like a glassy.
Yeah, it's like a
It's in-
it's like a refrigerant.
Yeah.
cooling
Yeah,
system.
that makes sense. Huh.
What did I call it? The condensation drive?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's like imagine it's the whatever the spacey wacy version of Freon is in there.
Yeah, I like it.
Well, I was kind of surprised you did a moment of this is engineering. You didn't really use it in any way.
Yeah, I mean,
Was it meant to be used? Because it's like engineering.
we were told that we couldn't build it, and then they built it at the last minute. So we never.
Well, well done, T. I mean, that's-
It was originally just supposed to be on Jacob's face, and he was like, "Wow, what a warp core!" And then they were like, "Oh, actually, we're building this." And I was like, "Okay, well, at least do this too."
Oh, that's yeah.
Yeah,
that's cool.
That's,
That's
yeah.
cool.
Okay.
The team put in an extra 10% to just
Yeah,
to
that's-
get a shot, a beauty shot of the warp
Yeah.
core.
Yeah. And Trey does a video about it. We spent our lives doing it just for that.
Yes.
As we do.
William Powell, though, throws in $2. Welcome to Vegas. Can't wait to meet you on Sunday.
Oh,
Say
brilliant.
hi.
Yes.
And to Aaron, too.
Yeah, I'm around.
Find us and say hi.
Eric Martin, $20. Sorry and brandy for everyone. Do we have a...
Unless you brought your George Dickel bottle,
I
there
didn't.
is no Saurian brandy from Trek
Okay.
Lines yet.
We'll try one of the other ones. You should probably have these open.
That would be. Ooh,
Oh, yeah, let's try one of those.
Let's do
These
the
are,
orange.
these
let's do
are
the
all
orange one.
wines, thankfully. I was a little worried you'd have
Oh, the all wines.
the Romulan ale.
Oh, I haven't had the chance to get that.
Yeah, I want to get that.
I have. It's interesting. I haven't tried. Actually, the vodka one I think just tastes like vodka, but the whiskey one, the Romulan whiskey, is very unique. I think some whiskey people are like a bit thrown by it, but I thought it was complex. And
Is it suspicious?
it's not. It's a little suspicious. It's contraband. You don't know what it's cut with.
Yeah. Tritium D.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that makes sense, wouldn't it, actually?
Yeah.
That's
There you go.
a real
That one's
joke.
ready.
All right, so Eric, instead of Saurian brandy,
Oh, it's the right colour.
we will try that.
It's Ryzen brandy.
Rysian something.
You know, I was saying to Stuart, I think the new Academy, not the Academy, the new Tony Newson show is not on Risa. I would have said it was Risa. Because it is an announcement by itself. It'll be a new planet.
It could be
Casparian, whatever.
Casparian Prime, yeah.
It could be.
I
I think
think
it's
it'll be-
Risa.
I think they would have said that in the announcement though, because it's such
Yeah.
like, look,
I think the pitch was, what if we did a show on the work on Risa?
I just think from a creative standpoint, not doing it on Risa gives you open freedom, and you can say they wouldn't do that on Risa. Like you can make a joke out, well, we're not Risa, we're the third best pleasure planet.
But I mean,
I think that's
how many times have we seen Risa like
twice,
on the show?
3 times.
I know they refer to it a lot,
Well, DS9 they go to it with
Right.
the yeah.
and they go there. Yeah, and
Yeah.
there's and TNG it's in there too. That's when it's introduced, right?
I mentioned it, I think it goes there.
Oh, why do I have?
Wait.
I feel like I have a weird memory
but-
that maybe I
wait,
invented.
Is
of-
is Captain Holiday on Risa? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I was.
Yeah.
I was
The
like,
Horgon. Yeah.
For a second, I thought I was.
Yeah, me
I
too.
was having one of those.
It's because one is like a
False
chill,
memories.
like nice spa. The other's like an outside,
Yeah.
whole different vibe. Yeah.
All right, so this is what we're trying.
Okay.
The planet Risa is the planet Risa is often described as paradise. Designated as a pleasure planet, it's known for its not only for its exotic foods, but also it's a place in the heavens. This populous tourist destination is renowned throughout the galaxy for its beautiful tropical resorts, abundance of pristine beaches, and warm summer breezes. Yeah, blah blah blah. Sunset over. Okay, fine. Anyway, here we go.
Right. Much fruity smelling.
Yes, this will probably be a sweet.
Yeah, that's every small sweeter. Okay, what do we say? Horgon.
Horgon.
Jehamajaron.
Yeah.
There you go.
Are you interested in Shah Marjaran? Oh yeah.
That's a mean kind of wine.
That tastes. I would say that's probably a Chardonnay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
That's good though.
It's
Yeah.
acidic, but not enough to like.
Yeah.
It might be a rosé with heavy on the Chard.
This guy, he knows everything.
Yeah. Warp theory and wines.
Warp theory and wine tastings.
Classic for real, $5. Just $5 USD for Sam and Stuart. Don't give it to the third guy.
You know what? I don't need your money. I'm here for the pleasure of it.
What?
Corkscrew.
Okay.
We need a corkscrew?
Yeah, because the last 3 are corks. Yeah, you still got one more Rising bottle there.
Where are you gonna get a corkscrew?
Well, because we don't want Sam to have to strain with his teeth, because we know British teeth are no good.
Where are you
What?
getting one?
Oh no.
What?
We'll be right back.
Okay.
All right. Let's see.
Okay then. We were thoroughly prepared.
Hi
Bloodline.
Samuel. Hi Stuart. Hi Aaron. Hi Chuck. Hello.
Oh,
Chuck.
yeah, Chuck was a bit ill. He was going to come, so please wish
Okay.
Chuck well wishes. 'Cause
Yes.
Yes.
he's a lovely guy.
Recover well. I think I've met Chuck. If not online,
Mm.
I definitely
He was here-
online, but I feel like I've met him at a conference.
He was here
or something.
last year.
I probably met him.
Oh,
Yeah.
lovely.
So Fleet Plus says the blood wine is Cabernet Sauvignon.
Okay. Yeah, I would buy that. It's
Yeah.
mellow, earthy, fruity on the tail.
Yeah. Gabriel says, hoping to go to STLV tomorrow. If I do, I hope to see you guys tomorrow as well. We'll be around. You'll
Always say hi.
Definitely see us. So,
By the way, Frank's photo shoot tomorrow.
Oh, lovely.
Captain Corky says, dude, this may be the best live in years. Thank you, Aaron, for all your hard work on Prodigy.
Thank you for watching, and spread the word. Tell your friends. Find a friend who hasn't watched Prodigy yet, and encourage them to check it out.
Is he implying we should hire Aaron as the third host? Is that what they're saying?
That'd be awesome.
Well, that one guy said he was only giving money to you, so that means maybe not.
Well,
if you want to make money on this,
You got enough money.
Well.
I have a baby. They're expensive.
Oh, yeah, that's
And he has
true.
to buy more wine.
Yeah.
And when we asked him earlier, do you want to come up and do this tasting with us? He's like, I have no wife, I have no kid, and no diapers to change. So yes. In Vegas. Enjoy it. Fleet Plus says 3 times. Captain's Holiday, TNG. Let He Who Is Without Sin, Deep Space Nine. And 2 Days, 2 Nights, Enterprise.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot about the Enterprise.
Where Archer,
That's
that's that lady and Trip and thingy get stuck in there.
Yeah.
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 What planet was it that
That's a weird one.
that Archer's Beagle caused an intergalactic incident?
Canar? Should I Google this? Is that?
I know why.
Yeah.
Because it peed on one of the sacred trees.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know the planet's name. Do you?
No, I was just asking.
Oh, I thought he knew.
Right. Poor thing.
You should.
I mean, I have limits in my brain.
Damn. Okay. Oh, and the game from TNG. Forgot that one.
Well, okay.
That's
yeah.
right.
Fair.
Yeah.
That's more the hotel room.
I guess
Uh,
that whole episode was about pleasure, right? Because the game was also really
That's a great episode.
yeah,
And you put it in your.
referenced him.
Dull.
Yeah.
What was the logic behind that? Is it to
I think
imply
we
some-
wanted to have him playing a game, and we were like, we could either just make up a game, or it could be just that maybe some Ferengi found some way to do a slightly less distinctive version of that one, the Cone and Sphere game.
Anybody want more of this? Because
Yeah,
I have
yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit more.
I'll take a nip.
I will full
A
shot.
nip. There's a nip.
You can do a little more than that.
The Creticeans,
Ah,
obviously.
the Creticeans' home planet. So it's actually not named. It just says it's the Creticean home world.
Creticean Prime.
Yes. Cretesia.
Cretesia. Cheers. Boop. Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah, it's good.
It has a little bit of a spiciness to it that I like. But
Gentle.
also a crispness.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, Brett Barrow. Hey,
Oh.
Brett, how's it going?
Also one of our legends, if you want to say hello to Brett.
Hi, Brett.
He's one of our behind-the-scenes guys. This helps out immensely.
Amazing.
He says, it's awesome seeing you all together. Aaron, Prodigy is amazing. I hope STLV is an awesome time for everyone.
Thank you. I've been here only for a few hours, but it's been really fun so far.
Bet it
Yes.
flew by.
I mean, it kind of, yeah.
It's non-stop. That's just.
Well, because, you know, I so much of the Star Trek community is kind of just online, scattered across the world, and this is the big homecoming event for everybody.
We would have loved to have Dan Hageman join us as well, but he's having dinner and drinks with Kate Mulgrew.
Yes, that's right, with Kate Mulgrew.
And he got Ellie Littlechild from Trek Culture.
Yes.
To meet her
the
because-
ultimate, the biggest Janeway
Oh,
fan
really?
that I know.
Yeah,
As in at the drinks or just beforehand?
Just beforehand, just a hello.
yeah,
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
yeah. So it was really nice because
Yeah.
she was so excited.
Did she know? Was that a surprise?
I think she knew. Because I
Okay.
think she had to schedules. Move some stuff around.
And probably, prepare herself mentally.
Yes.
Yes. If November, they should have corkscrews down in the gift shop. Yes, for sure. But that's
But do they have them on the con floor? Can we get one that has
Yep.
an Enterprise on it?
probably.
That's what our moderators are for.
It's a long way to walk to go down there though and get back up here. So
That's what moderators for.
yes, yes. Chuck says I met Aaron at last year's STLV and online.
Yes, I remembered you.
Classic for real, $10. Seriously though, thanks for being so passionate about yet another Nickelodeon cartoon show. Kids deserve quality shows too, and thanks a bunch for hanging out with Sam and Stuart and Trekyards.
Of course. Yeah, I mean, obviously the show was sold under the premise of it would be Star Trek for kids, but I think all of us, the Hagemans and the writing staff, and certainly the directors and the art directors and everyone were like, let's make a show for everyone that happens to be accessible to young people.
Yeah.
That is just an on-ramp for anybody to be able to jump in and understand first the fundamentals about Star Trek and also just what makes Star Trek great in our opinion.
Yeah.
And so it kind of gave us license to play the hits but also put our own spin on them, all through a journey of brand new characters and a brand new story that I think would be exciting for anybody who loves the 24th and 25th centuries.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
Well, it feels like you can't do the Disney approach, the classics, where they're actually for kids, but adults enjoy. And then when the kids become adults, they see new things. So it was a kids show, but fully adult accessible.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Because then it wins on both regards.
Yeah, and I think that was the, we love making stuff like that because I love Star Trek, and all I want is for everyone else in the world to love Star Trek too.
And I do think
Yeah.
you probably, even compared to maybe even DS9 and such, you were able to integrate legacy factors
Yeah.
organically, but yet with a sense of course we want these extra things, because the fun is also in seeing elements of the universe. It's not just fan service, it's universal truths, like you said, the game or whatever. It's like, well, we could do this, or just use the thing we have, right? Like seeing the Bird of Prey in season 2, like it's landed. You could do any ship. What did you use a better prey?
Yeah,
And yet
and
fun
we
and-
could adjust it and show that it's not always, as is tradition in Klingon bird of praise. It's the same general design language. It's always just a little bit different with specialization.
Did you intend for that? Because it's the same one as in season 1. Was it intended to be? Because we noticed it was a different design.
I think
really
it was.
nice.
I think we wanted it to be the same design that you saw in season 1.
Yes.
But I think we did. I think we did think that we at least had some license to say it could be slightly updated if we wanted, not identical to the ships that
Yeah,
we've seen.
because other people had said, "Oh, you mistakenly did it." So no, it's different enough intentionally. It felt like you said, "Let's do a bird of prey for the modern era."
Yeah,
how it felt.
I think we it's you recognize it as a bird of prey, but you know the Klingons, even though they might seem like they're kind of stuck in their ways, they do innovate, and we thought it'd be kind of cool just to put our own little
Yeah,
spin.
and it's a really good bird of prey.
Yeah.
Next up,
Mm.
we've got United Federation Planets Andorian Blue.
Oh,
And this has got a really nice like metal.
so that's a Federation Andorian drink.
Yeah.
They are a founder.
They're our founder. Can't
They
do
can make wine too. Maybe it was a collaboration with
They should
Picard.
make ice wines.
Yes.
You're not wrong.
Or
Like,
white.
that almost feels like a missed opportunity, to be honest.
and then a white wine as well.
Yeah.
Ice wine is so
The,
sweet though. Have you ever had ice wine?
Yes.
It's like because you make ice wine by letting the grapes freeze
Yep.
on
right.
the vine.
And the bottles are so small because
And it condenses the sugar. It makes it exceedingly sweet.
Smells like the last one.
it does, yeah. But it's blue.
What Andorians say?
Great Uziver,
By Grapthor's hammer.
I will
Shall
leave
be
my
avenged.
blood on the wall of heroes.
Yes, that's perfect.
Chin chin.
Ooh, that's a weird one.
It's got a
That is-
bitterness to it.
Well, it's
I would
just
say-
it's tannic is what the.
Yeah.
It's tannic, but also sweet at the same time.
It's got conflicting notes.
It's interesting.
It is similar to the last one, but and yet doing one thing very different. Huh.
Yeah. It took me on a ride. That one.
Yeah.
Fearless Wolf, 5 pounds. Hey
Oh.
Cap, where did you get the shirt? You look fabulous.
He does
Um,
tend to in the shirts.
Keep up the good work you do. Thank you. I got this at a Canadian company called Printerville, and they've got a bunch of different Star Trek designs for like Hawaiian shirts and stuff. So
So
I've been wearing a different one every night down to the party at the
Whereas
masquerade.
I'm repping Andromeda.
amazing.
And this Prodigy,
Yeah, I'm gonna be repping Prodigy all week, and
as you should.
And are you outing after this? Or are you sleeping?
I will probably go down to the Masquerade bar for a little bit just to
Okay.
say
Oh, we'll
hi.
see you there then, because
Yeah.
we're doing that.
I need
too.
to know if I need to prodigy my
Actually,
uniform today.
do you know who Matthew Cushman is?
I mean, maybe it sounds familiar.
Cutaway artist. He does all
The
the
famous
ship
one.
cutaways.
Okay.
The license check.
Right,
Yeah.
right after this live, he's bringing up something really special. Do you want to see that?
I mean,
It's like a large cutaway of the TOS Enterprise
oh, cool.
that he's been working on for a long time.
Okay, would like right after this.
Yeah,
Literally.
yeah, I'm gonna go get him right after, and that's it. Well, like another.
Yeah, I have dinner at 9 something. But,
Oh, okay.
we'll see. I've only,
Thankfully,
I've
that's
only,
it.
I've only had.
And we're going to the Scott Grimes concert
We are.
at 9, so I don't know. I thought I'd offer because yeah, he's bringing that up after this, so
Thank you. 9:45, so I might have room time.
cool. Graham McGregor, $10. Hi everyone. 2 questions. How do I get that sweet Prodigy shirt? And 2, Mr. Waltke, is it true that you have a Theremin?
Theremin.
Oh, Theremin.
And
The
so-
Thermians are here today. That's why it confused me. And that you are able to play it. Everyone have a great night.
This shirt is a crew shirt, but you can get one if you are at the convention. We have a few extra that we're going to be selling at Bonnie Gordon's booth tomorrow.
In my size?
I don't know, maybe. What size are you? Medium?
It's small here.
Small?
Medium, I am.
Maybe. Yeah, it's been literally just we had a few extras we found in a box, so we're selling them.
I would like one of those. And the Theremin?
And the yes, and I do own a Theremin. It's currently on loan to a great composer named Maxton Waller, who he composes for a lot of movies and stuff, and happens to compose for some of my good friends. They're Dungeons and Dragons podcasters. They do a podcast called Dungeons and Daddies. That's about dads that get sucked into a fantasy world.
Are you joining now, your father?
I would love to, but it's kind of their thing. But I'm happy to help from afar by lending them Theremins.
If you want, sure, yeah.
The great Theremin quest.
Yes.
Oh, look, we have a live super chat coming in.
What's a live super chat, Stuart?
I
Let's
don't-
find out.
I don't know. It's Mark Lawrence. He always super chats.
What is that?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. No, what a time
Loonies
mark.
have manifested from
Take a
nowhere.
little bit of time.
I got $150
Wow.
super chat here.
Wow, live.
Canadian.
Live. Okay, what does Mark Lawrence, $150 want to say?
Hey.
Worth every penny.
$50 a letter.
I was gonna say $50 a letter.
See, that's how super chatting's done. Thank you, Mark.
That's a lesson to you all. That's the best kind of super chat.
Oh, there's more super chats
Yeah,
here.
yeah, we're getting there.
I'm sorry. Not to tell you how to do your life.
Telling me how to do my job.
No, I'm just excited. This is the first time I've been on this side of it that I can see how you do it.
General Grievous, $5.
Oh, great. Now, call out General Grievous, because we call him Dreadnought, for obvious reasons.
Sure. Yeah.
And he joined us right at Prodigy, and we kept calling him, I refused to call him that. I say, hello, Dreadnought.
Dreadnought with
Thank you.
$5. Aaron, were the loom tentacles coming out of the portals a tie-in to Picard season 1 ending? And also, if you get a third season, will Enterprise get love?
So the tentacles coming out of the portal at the end. So spoiler alert: at the end of season 2, we have sort of a fissure between realities that's caused by a paradox that has not been closed, and an open time loop, and it allows these interdimensional creatures that feed on paradox energy to enter our reality and start consuming all of the creatures that all the entities that were touched by this sort of paradoxical reality that was created by our season. It was not intentional to be a parallel to Picard season 1. That was a different dimension with other weird monsters coming out of it.
But visually, it's insanely close.
They are similar.
But just visually, I mean, they're not
Yeah.
literally tentacles, of course, but it looked, that wasn't an intentional visual
I mean,
reference. So it felt very...
It wasn't intentional, but it's possible just in the great sort of blender that is my brain. I was like, that seems like a cool visual, and
yeah.
suggested it. But
So it could have been a fun retcon. You could have said, "Oh, those AI are loom
Were
based."
loom.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In some sort of. You
look,
can make it
there's a lot of different parallel realities with a lot of different
Yeah.
monsters that want to eat our reality. That's just
Yeah.
the nature of Star
We got a
Trek.
tasty reality.
Yeah.
All right,
Or
next.
we in a warp shell.
Next up, we got Special Reserve, United Federation of Planets. Sauvignon Blanc.
Oh.
Sauvignon.
Sauvignon.
Okay.
So I wonder what that's going to taste like.
Ooh, that's very sweet, Colin.
Oh yeah. This should have been the ice fire. Huh.
Ooh.
I get notes of like harvest apple.
I thought from the smell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's almost like a toffee on the tail end of it.
Yeah.
I got burning.
You need to drink more alcohol.
Can you slide down a tad? I'm really uncomfortable here.
Sorry.
Oh.
See, sometimes I have good jokes. They hit. I appreciate that. Thank you.
I thought you were just really like intense.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I thought it was
You guys, I just didn't want to
No,
make him feel
Yeah,
crammed.
let's
and-
scoot, and then
But-
we can just scoot this
Sorry.
back or something. Let's see if I scoot this back a touch.
He's going to break our setup.
There we go. Now we're all in frame.
Perfect.
And you're not on one cheek.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it.
Spoken like a true producer.
Yeah. Goodness.
Fleet Paw, though, $5. I have to mock Sam in his Gowron voice. Child's uniform, size US small, LOL. Wow. And thank Aaron for including a reference to the Andorian Wall of Heroes.
Hey, you're welcome. I am an Enterprise fan as much as any, and I think that series did a lot to expand Andorian lore. And I think when we were trying to find some vow that Commander Tysus could make when deciding, or trying to convince Janeway to allow him to take an ensign, or actually I should say a cadet on an away mission, we were like, why not reference the Wall of Heroes? Because that's also one of my favorite.
That was great.
I think Shran talks about that. He's one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so we got a Special Reserve, United Federation of Planets, Old Vine Zinfandel, North Coast. Does that mean anything to you, North Coast?
North Coast of what, California?
I would assume so. Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's probably a wine region. I don't know.
Napa Valley.
Yeah, it feels like a Napa.
Oh.
All right.
They need some Boimler juice, as in the raisin grape. What does he make?
Oh yeah. he
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
raisins.
yeah.
Grape juice.
Yeah.
I don't even want to know.
Darker smelling.
It does smell quite dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm.
More alcohol tasting.
I mean, it definitely has a little bit of that tannic bitterness that a Chianti
Yeah.
would have.
It does.
I wonder what this actually is.
Oh, we're gonna get.
It's a
to the wine.
Zinfandel. It's a Zinfandel.
Zinfandel.
That'd
We
be a
got-
great name for a species.
And we got one more, but we need another super chat.
Them's the rules.
We got another 15 minutes on this live.
Ooh,
we're, only,
yeah.
we're only doing an hour because we are kind of pressed for time.
There you go.
And celebrities.
Last big
Oh,
super chat.
oh my god.
Oh, here comes the big
Okay.
super chat.
Stuart, what do you say? You say,
An IRL super chat.
Aaron, read it
Yes.
out from.
Wait, it's from Mark.
Yeah.
It's two $50 bills.
Nope.
250 pounds.
50 pound.
Yes.
50.
Okay.
Wait, is that English currency?
It's
Yeah.
real money, yeah.
Wait, does Canada use English currency?
No, he's from.
Oh, you're from
He's
England?
making a double joke.
He's from England.
Oh.
Yeah, so they don't have to worry about exchange rates.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Okay.
he got us each our own currency, which is
Okay,
awesome.
so now ask Mark with messages.
What's your message, Mark?
Drink up, guys.
Perfect.
Drink it.
There you go.
His message was.
Oh wait, we also got another one.
That's not a super chat. That's just a.
Just a chat.
That's Chuck A. Again.
Oh, yep.
Member for 52 months. Thank
Oh.
you. At the rank of lieutenant.
Miss you, Chuck.
You guys are so great. Well, thank you, Chuck. So are you. Hope you are feeling better.
Yes.
And I want to see you here
No,
next.
we did
next
get a
time.
super chat though.
We did.
Jumping all over my job.
I'm sorry. I just was excited.
You aren't a producer on Trekyards, Aaron.
Can I just point? I'm just excited.
You just tap me on the shoulder. All right. Well, we got to have a drink first
Yes.
before we get to this one because he gave us a
Alright.
super chat.
Yeah, quick fire super chats, guys. We've got a few minutes left.
This is another Risian wine,
Okay, cool.
which I can't read.
Oh, that one's hard
That
to
was a
read.
drink already,
Yeah.
eh?
Ooh.
All right.
I love these.
So this is another Ryzen,
stoppers.
right?
Those are nice.
That's sweet.
All right.
Well,
Jamaharan.
Jamaharan. With no one in this room.
Nope.
more grapey.
Yeah, it's very, very drinkable. That's for sure.
Yeah.
It's
Nice and light to finish.
Yeah.
light,
yeah.
crisp. I feel like that would pair well with like a trout or something.
Yes, that would be good.
A candied trout.
Imagine there'd be fishing on Risa, right?
Yeah.
Nice, relaxing.
Yeah, absolutely. But Eric Martin, this is the one he was so excited about. $10. He says, "Okay, I'll bite." So that's a super chat for a drink.
Okay.
Should we have another drink?
Yeah. I mean, if Mark's having
What do you want?
If Mark,
Which
if
one,
Mark is
which
having
one of the
some
ones
drink-
we've had you want another taste
Drink
of?
it, drink it.
No.
I actually
I have no
don't
idea.
remember.
I mean, we have more of this one again. We could do more another ride.
Somebody in the chat tell us which one we liked.
Or didn't like, maybe. I
Oh
don't know.
no.
Nothing. Bring out the malorts.
Oh dear. No, please. I've had
Oh,
one.
the, oh my god. What's this? I'm blanking out on the species.
Oh, question for you.
Yes.
So, Pro Star Bridge, the last shot. How different is it?
Have this one.
We haven't done a breakdown yet. So I can tell there are more consoles for Giant, but any other deliberate changes for the bridge setup?
There were some that were requested, but then I don't know how
Yeah.
many of them made it into that final shot.
Can you
But
give an example of one that might have been requested and may or may not be there?
I think I requested wall consoles
Good,
that
yep.
maybe be added in the back, like on the back.
Classic
It's like
consoles.
experience, guys.
Yeah,
Tell them
but
what
I
you
don't know if they made it in or not.
So it felt like the stairs were slightly different, the way it was angled. I
Very
don't know.
possibly.
Yeah.
This is for Eric's
Really
super
still
chat.
right Jaeger, Mike.
Thank you.
Thank you, Eric. Cheers. I like that.
Sharper.
That one with that. Yeah, that one's very.
That'd be great with a steak.
Yeah.
And Dreadnought, $2, otherwise known as General Grievous. Is a Vulcan Andorian child possible? Tysus.
That's an interesting question. I think in a later season episode, I think a season 7 episode of Voyager, we showed how, Klingon and human DNA were compatible, but sometimes would cause, genetic abnormalities and would require treatments in order to allow them to synthesize.
Yeah.
And I think even Spock, at one point, it was intimated that in order for his parents to have him, they also had to have similar treatments. I don't see why it would be impossible for an Andorian and a Vulcan to also undergo that, especially because they all share the same base DNA from the
As we know.
from the progenitors.
Canon.
So it feels, given that it is what they call sort of artificial speciation to begin with, it doesn't seem outside the bounds of possibility.
Oh, the caveat you could place would be depends on the era. Maybe not the Lost era. Maybe by TNG they could do it, and then just perfect it. So maybe young people of that new iterative would be
Possibly, but I mean Spock. Spock was a human Vulcan hybrid that had those. But I guess the question is because I think in Beta canon, Andorians have 4 genders. So I guess the question is like, how do they all connect together?
love's love, man.
Yeah.
Love is love. All right. So any more rapid fire super chats or anything? Let us know, guys.
It's a very rare opportunity, guys. You are live in.
I think Aaron's just bursting with excitement right now because he saw another super chat
I
coming.
didn't say anything.
I saw the look on your face.
I'm containing myself.
Okay, Fleet Paw with $5. More blood wine. Bring glory to Trekyards. To
Yes.
Kalas.
I made
Kapla.
sure that
Yeah.
the red one on there.
Well, here's the question: which Kalas? Are we talking about TOS Kalas or TNG Kalas?
Clone
Be
Kalas.
careful to pull
Clone
it out.
Kalas.
I like Clone Kalas.
He's a figurehead now.
Yeah.
Lomas.
What I find funny about that is that in
Fine.
Discovery they call
For
him
you, sir.
Kalesh. It's like
Right.
the clone calls himself Kales. He knows his own name.
Well, he was taught that though. He was just a clone.
Yeah, but everyone believed him, which meant that the entire culture knew the name was Kales. And if it's a bit hell of a retcon to say no, his name was not
I mean,
Kalesh.
yes and no, though. I mean, it's like it's cultural. I mean, it's weird.
If 99% people say Kales, I
That's
think
great.
the other 1.1's wrong.
Takufma was
Here we go.
Southern Klingon.
Oh, you.
Yeah, I mean that would be my answer. Is that they've established, I think, somewhere that Klingon has a bunch of very different dialects, which why
would make sense.
Which is why sometimes you hear Klingon instead of English because the translator hadn't quite picked up the nuance of it.
He's always trying, isn't he?
Cheers.
Or am I
Wow.
succeeding?
He's succeeding. Yeah.
I actually do like the blood wine. It's coming
It's
around.
really good.
I think having them all then lets you appreciate the good bits about.
Yeah.
I just realized why this tastes familiar to me is I went at Starbase Indy, which is the Indianapolis Star Trek convention. I was invited back. It's like my hometown Star Trek convention, and I went to a Klingon after party where all the people in Klingon cosplay showed up, and they even had like a Federation flag at the door that you had to walk over in order to come into the party,
Oh, wow.
which felt wrong.
Yeah.
And at the door they had mulled wine made with
Yeah.
with that blood wine, and it was delicious.
Look at the color. It's a nice color.
Okay, you keep being silent. You being silent. It's fine.
Can I do
Yes.
this one?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Grant McGregor pledges $10 with a super chat and says, "Sorry if I have one more question for Aaron. Was the first wormhole created out of a bootstrap paradox, and the second season completes it, or did some unknown force create the original first wormhole?" So
Because to clarify, there's no direct explanation as to how Chakotay went back
right.
to the future. They always say Tars Lamora, but what about the first wormhole?
Yes, and that is in the final moments of season
Moments?
2. Moments. Of
I
season
heard that
2.
too.
In the final moments of season 2, that is Rock's realization amidst all of that technobabble is, oh, we don't have an explanation for that wormhole unless we were the ones that created it all along. And that is, in fact, the bootstraps paradox completing itself. It's the book from nowhere. It's a closed time loop, but it defies some logic. But that's the fun of Star Trek and time travel.
That's awesome.
Would there not? Was there not in the script showing that? So it felt like without showing that Chakotay crashing, I didn't get the direct parallel to that.
We tried, but
Okay.
but I think in that scene there were so many wormholes. We were just like, you know what? Let's just put all the nerds in one room,
Yeah.
have them explain why it's correct,
Yeah.
and just go with it.
Yeah.
So the one wormhole goes like 4 places and 4 times. So it's the same.
Yes, it's one highway that is sort of stitched together. That all of
Okay.
these other, all these other pathways are kind of on ramps and off ramps.
Okay.
So when they were in the wormhole and they saw the other after images of protostar.
Those were all the protostars going back and forth throughout time in the other.
See, I took that as alternate realities, as if what ifs versus the literal.
It could be that too. We didn't specify
Yeah.
it, but in my mind, it was like those are both representative of all the other paths the
one
protostar
wormhole.
had already traversed this sort of trans-temporal highway, but also it could be what was and what could be, as traveler Wesley Crusher said.
By the way, at some point I have to talk to you. I have other thoughts about the season's time travel logic, but I will save them for this time.
When I haven't had a bunch of random shots of wine.
Well, yeah, that too.
Well,
I have some questions.
Dreadnought, aka General Grievous, $5. Aaron, the episode where Zero got a corporeal body. If the Borg assimilated the entire planet, would they stay corporeal or become non-corporeal Borg?
How interesting.
Mhm.
So we didn't get into the mechanics of how the sort of synthetic bodies worked, but I think in our minds the logic of it was they were essentially almost like, forgive the reference, like Gundams in a way, where they were like humanoid shaped things,
yeah.
but inside were the non-corporeal beings that were kind of piloting these flesh forms. So, we've shown that, and I should say Voyager has even shown that there is a sort of psychic component of the Borg collective. So, and that's how Zero was almost swayed in the episode Let Sleeping Borgs Lie. And I think the episode Unity with Chakotay is in Voyager is the one that shows that how strong that sort of psychic link can be.
Yeah, once the chips in your brain is out, it leaves a...
Right, there's a residual
Well,
yearning.
Locutus.
Yeah, and Locutus too.
Literally, yeah.
Or Jack even to a certain degree.
Well, certainly.
And so I think that the physical corporeal body certainly could be assimilated, and I think given how intimately linked that is with the psyche of the non-corporeal being, along with the fact that there is a psychic element to the Borg's assimilation, I would think that they would become Borgified on both fronts, if that makes sense.
Dangerous thing to do. Feels like.
Yes. I think if the Borg had the full abilities of a Medusan, that'd be bad news bears.
Because I felt like the body, you could put a Borg, something like that, into one of those bodies. It felt like like I said, they'd be good soldiers in a sense.
Oh, I mean, sure, they're artificial. They wouldn't have to necessarily assimilate. They could just grow them. I guess they do grow them. You see Borg babies.
I mean, once you simulate the process, I suppose, then you...
Yeah.
Well, guys, it is.
That's the end of this.
Borg babies!
Borg babies.
You got put.
It's fine.
It can be
And for the final
continued.
word,
I mean, we
Yeah.
can do a
Borg
10-minute
babies.
epilogue if you'd like.
No, it's fine.
There we go.
We've got
It
time
was just
crunch.
it was
I know.
amusing to me. I thank you for having me on this stream.
I'm so sorry, Aaron.
No, this was fun.
Anyway, thank you guys, everybody that watched, everybody that super chatted. Thank you,
Yes.
Mark, for the real time
Oh, yes.
super chat.
Yes. It helps us a lot.
Mark helps us a lot. He's awesome.
Mark helps us a lot. As does Eric. He's wonderful.
Yes. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Aaron, for joining us.
Yes.
Of course.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Live logs and proper.
Live long and prosper. That's correct. I hate that you did that, by the way.
Made it harder.
Because I can't do that, and now everybody says live logs and proper to me.
Not even
I know.
back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Oh, it's harder.
Look at that. Look how dexterous I am.
That's a great end.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Everybody, look how dexterous I am.
Oh, goodness.